important. I think the client is very happy, and this is a structure which will last forever. And I'm very confident that this will be here when I visit the country. I hope I reach 90, but when I'm 90 I come here, it will still be there. And this hotel and this beautiful country is protected against erosion on this spot.
Areas on the approaches of the harbour and in Barra across the river, siltation has been an inevitable problem. Persistent sand deposits have posed major problems for the Gambia Ports Authority.
You would realize that at some point the ferry cannot berth at Barra during low tide, and that means that the ferry has to sit, in one location, waiting to have the high tide to come, so that it can easily approach the lander to berth. So it has affected us tremendously, to the point that we had to maintenance the ferries, to clean up the pump jets, and even replace some of them. So the coming of this project is godsend, because it will alleviate the problems of the ferries. It will make the service quality to improve, and in that case, customers would not be aggrieved.
Barely a month after work began, the President visited some of the sites to see at first-hand what is certainly a transformation process.
Well, I'm greatly impressed, because this is a major problem that was preoccupying us, and each time people start lamenting that the coastal erosion is advancing, is winning the battle. We had sleepless nights, but now we can really sleep and be assured of a beach in 12 months' time. Already we have a beach, so we are greatly impressed with the work of the company. The contractor is doing a wonderful job.
The Kololi and Banjul beaches will serve their purpose for several decades before any major work would be required. For Cape Point, it is a different thing. The structures here may last for the foreseeable future.
The Kololi part is about 20 to 30 years, depending a little bit on the behavior, because the coastal processes are changing a little bit. They are not the same over the time, so you can make a prediction in the time, but you have never the guarantee that it really will be within 30 years what you thought about it. Yeah. And what we try to do at the Banjul Beach, what we do is there to do the beach nourishment, and we will connect it with the sand spit, and we will also take a tip off from the sand spit, and to try to restore the whole process, erosion process along the coast, because the main erosion was caused by the fact that the sand pit was built up, and now we will interrupt that process, and we will restore that, and then it will last at least for 50 years.
I'm just from Banjul, going back to Fajara. I saw this wonderful job was going on here. So I stopped for a while to see what's really going on here. So I was really impressed of this type of job going down here. I know Gambia has been improved. You see, many people was afraid of the way the water was closing, the street. Now, in time to come, people will come back to Banjul, because Banjul was almost empty because of this water. I'm really impressed. God bless Yajame.
Definitely this work has come at the right time, because the fear was Banjul was going to sink, and this project would even put back the motivation of tourism back into the Gambia, which we have been losing because of our beaches. I believe government has done their level best, and now it depends on the Gambian ourselves to make sure that we reserve this beach, which will improve economic situations in the Gambia. Yeah.
Well, for me, I don't have much to say. This is a great job, that everyone or every Gambian should be very much happy about, and then also, we should be very much, aware of our own environment, of what is, or how the destruction is happening within our own environment, So this is another good example, of taking care of our own environment, See.
Although 70% of the entire 81-kilometer coastline is affected by erosion, the areas of focus for the present project are of greater social and economic significance. With the threat of coastal erosion all too imminent, such an intervention could never have come at any better time. The Coastal Protection Project is one of Jammeh administration's most important landmark projects. The lesson he learned would serve as a guide, and never again is his commitment.
We've learned a lesson that each area, leave it to the experts of that area. You know, they were trying to build some defenses here, but it has shown that that is not defense against the waves. You know, so we've learned a very important lesson, and I think next time we don't have to wait until it is this bad.
Just over the last 3 to 4 weeks that they've started work, we've already seen some immense results to the tune of perhaps as much as 60 or 70 meters. We have been informed that we will be able to get up to 100 meters and at par, or eventually to stabilize at about 60 or 70 meters. So that's a considerable achievement, considering that we had lost almost everything and had only maybe about 10-15 meters, and now we can boast of another 60 or 70 meters. So we're very pleased with the progress of work at the moment.
The country's most ambitious sea defense mechanism is designed to defy time and the test of the elements. It is conquering the waves under a landmark initiative.